real quick before I get started on the Ward Kovalev 2 film study, I want to bring up something referred to as framing. That's when a pitcher in baseball takes a ball that was thrown that's called a ball and then holds the glove in a position to where it would be called a strike. Shout out to Max Bear for putting me on to that right there. It's called framing because I was trying to describe what Andre Ward was doing on this first low blow, where he obviously knows that it's low, then pulls his fist up the body to try and make it look legal. And that's what he did in the majority of his low blows on this fight. So this is my film study. I threw it together. It took me a little while. Remember, I don't get paid for this. Enjoy. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you.
Честь хвала этому спортсмену за то, чего он добился.
I want a good, clean fight. Obey my commands at all times. Above all, protect yourselves at all times. Let's go.
Ну что ж,
So since this fight was so controversial, I wanted to go over it again and just point out some things that were going on that were illegal and dirty. Now, here you see Andre Ward sticking out the jab, not snapping it, throwing it, just leaving it out there. So, that's illegal. Ropes, by the way, since you brought that Rigondeaux fight. Now, I'm doing this just to try and bring out some points here. And this is the second round. I'm not trying to stir trouble. I'm just trying to, get some of the fouls out there and let you decide for yourself if all these were fouls or not. And why would he stick his hand out to, just paw like that? Well, let's see. So right here, he starts pawing again. And it was to sneak in one of these controversial low blows right here. Okay? Now, you can say that was a legal punch if you like, but Tony Weeks considered it illegal and gave him some time right there. This is round 2, by the way. Now, immediately when they start fighting, he starts with his pawing jab again, which is illegal. So Tony Weeks considers this punch illegal. And being the brilliant tacticianer he is, he actually gets in a little rabbit punch on the back of the head after this low blow. Now we're in round 3, and Ward starts off with his illegal jab again. So it's funny, I don't hear anyone bringing up the fact that Andre Ward was just dragging that lead hand out. I heard Ropes say something about, I believe, Rigondeaux's opponent doing it. But it's funny he would bring that up and not the fact that Ward was doing it. So here we are in the 3rd round, and this is another foul. Elbow, boom. Top of an elbow, boom. Right on top of the head. So, give him some more points for his creativity in the filthiest boxer I've seen in recent history. And punches have to land with the knuckle majority to land and be counted. But this here is a scuff, a scrape, and a slap all at once. Possibly trying a thumb too, but it's hard to do with those gloves. And we're only in the 3rd round. Now here's a rabbit punch, which is dirty by both fighters. But Tony Weeks gives Andre Ward his 3rd warning. Now for 20 seconds in this 3rd round, he sticks his hand out, with the illegal jab. And you can see why here. Apparently he doesn't have confidence in himself, so he trained to use tactics like this to hit Kovalev. It's a shame. So immediately after that, Tony Weeks warns them both here. So that would be Andre Ward's total 4th warning of the fight so far. And we're only in the 4th round. So now the bullshit jab that he throws, I believe it became very excessive in this fight. Next time you watch it, keep an eye out for it. You can't miss it. It happens from round 1 to the end of the fight. And, you know, he was never... Well, he was warned once with Kovalev when Kovalev wasn't doing nothing at all.
Сергею нужно наращивать. Либо наращивать давление, либо дистанцию менять. Условия, при которых Андре Уорд начнет себя чувствовать очень плохо.
Да, мы видим опять, насколько чувствителен Андре Уорд.
And here is some of that sweet science that Andre Ward uses. Watch this move. This is inside fighting at its best. Fucking Billy Goat headbutt. Bends right down and dives right in for a clear ass headbutt. And here's another attempt at framing a low blow. But I want to leave this up to the viewers. You tell me if you think these shots are legal or not. So, in my opinion, the shot was low, and Tony Weeks didn't give him any time to recover. He didn't think there was a low blow, so the fight just went on. I had given Andre Ward 2 rounds up until this point, and he caught Kovalev with one hell of a left hook there. But this was all set up because he had no chance to recover from the low blow. But Ward never abandons that lazy-ass illegal jab, does he? Why should he? He's never been warned for it. Check your rule books. And, you know, I wasn't going to put this video out, but I put a lot of time into it. And I want people to see, you know, for themselves. I went and picked out everything, not everything that was completely illegal, but to me, the big things that he should have at least been warned for. But since he got away with them, you know, I'm not going to sit here and pout about it. It's just, it was a very unfair fight, in my opinion. And this is going to be the low blow that started the ending for Kovalev right here. And then I believe it was followed up by one on the belt line and another one that was legal. But the damage was already done. This punch right here was the first low blow against the ropes that will be followed up by one more low blow that is coming right here.
Что еще вкладывается Уорд?
Удары в
Ниже
корпус.
пояса бьет, но смотрите, что творит-то.
Что, все?
Что такое?
Now, right here, the fight was stopped. Tony Weeks did not even look into his fighter's eyes. He just waved it off. I hear a lot of channels talking about a standing 8 count. There is no standing 8 count no more. There is a mandatory standing 8 count that can be given when there's a knockdown. Now, if the punch was legal, technically it was a knockdown because the only thing that was holding Kovalev up was the ropes. So, Tony Weeks messed up the fight big time. I made this about 5 days ago and I wasn't going to post it. But, you know, people keep dragging this fight on and on and on. And for people that want to take the time, here's a video that will, you know, I broke it down as a film study on Ward Kovalev 2 and Andre Ward's Dirty Tactics. I'm JR, the Boxing Junkie. Please subscribe if you haven't watched before. If you like this video, share it and do all that good shit. Peace.